Hey, hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about add value to every relationship. You know, reaching your peak is best done with the help of others. I mean, nobody can go it alone. You need support, you need mentorship at times, you need companionship, and you need friendship. And none of that is going to be easy without knowing how to understand people first. Excuse me. So gaining personal power is a journey into finding yourself, discovering what drives you, finding the motivation, your life's purpose, your mission, right? It's a lifelong journey, but some people have yet to start that self-discovery adventure. And so to get ahead and reach your goals, you're going to need people around you to support you and help you grow. But you also want to be sure that you're supporting those around you to grow too. So I have 4 ideas. Well, I have a couple, I guess it's more than 4 actually. But anyway, I have ideas here to help others, to help you get ahead in life. That made a lot of sense, right? Sorry. Okay, first one, be good at something. So people value people who are valuable. Being good at something makes you valuable. You become an asset to others because you have something to give. Right? So there's more to learning enough about anything to be good at something, though. It's not just the skills, it's the practice that it takes to get good, right? That takes discipline and commitment, which are both strong traits to develop in yourself. Listen to both what people say and how they say it, right? Body language can tell you more about how a person feels than the words that they use. We know that, right? So the hardest part is hearing what you're told when it doesn't feel comfortable. So listen attentively to all your critics because those people care. When people stop giving you constructive criticism, it could mean that they've given up telling you that you're doing something wrong. Or maybe they feel like you don't care. They just feel like, well, why bother? I'm not going to tell her anymore. Or maybe they don't care anymore. Anyone can listen to criticism, but not everyone can accept it and say, you're right. This is valuable information. When someone gives you that, when someone gives you constructive criticism, these friends are like gold. They really are. I know it's funny. I see people in my life and in my business who you give them some constructive criticism and well, in fact, I have one person who decided we couldn't be friends anymore. But, this is gold. If someone gives you something constructive and from the heart and they're seriously trying to help you, you want to take that criticism and you want to examine it to see if they're right, and if so, then you want to get busy on making that change. Because how cool, how powerful is that someone cared enough to tell you something that could help you be better? Sure, it's hard to hear. It's hard to hear, but ultimately, I so appreciate it when I get that kind of feedback from people. Apologize when you make mistakes. When you do wrong by someone, no matter how big or small a mistake it is, be accountable. Apologize with sincerity. Saying I'm sorry isn't always sufficient, though. If it's a huge mistake, that probably needs to be followed by a plan, about what you're going to do so that never happens again, right? People need to hear that, especially if it's a huge mistake. But people value honesty and integrity, so show them you're accountable for your own errors. It's just part of being a human being. Find the best in everyone you interact with. So there's no good people and bad people. It's just people, right? Good people make bad decisions sometimes, right? Some learn from them fast. Others, it could take years of constant inner conflict before they realize that they need to sort their life out. And pessimists can change their attitude. And people that you feel have the worst intentions, they can surprise you sometimes. So really look for the best in everyone you interact with. And that's easier said than done. I'm going to be honest with you. I struggle with that sometimes. And then always look to make new friends. I mean, when you look to make new friends, you can find other people who share the same interests and goals that you have. Having hundreds of friends is not practical. Well, maybe, different levels of friendship, right? But you can have more friends than you do now. So as you meet people, not everyone is going to become your friend because we're not all compatible with each other, right? Don't worry about that. That's just a natural way of life. You don't want to replace your old close friends with your new friends. Those are those are so important. Those old close friends, those are so important, and keep them close, right? But it's always good to have both close friends and even friends who are just casual acquaintances. And you can make you can make, hi Don, good to see you. You can make friends in person, you can make friends on social media and on the internet. I have a good friend, Teresa Paul. She's with Avon, so if you're with Avon, you probably know of her. But she's that kind of friend, right? She lives in New York. When I met her, I lived in California. We were like opposite ends of the United States, right? But we originally met on an Avon bulletin board. You guys, we're so old that back then, that was before Facebook even existed. Avon had bulletin boards, and it was like a little chat room. It was kind of like those old AOL chat rooms, if you're old like us and you remember those. But, we first met there, and it was when I first started. It was back in 2001, I think. And as time went by, we actually got to meet at Avon events and have continued our relationship. And Teresa Paul, if you're hearing this, shout out to you. I love you. But you know what? We're still good friends to this day. Seriously. So, you can meet people anywhere, and you can build relationships anywhere. Don says, yes, I remember. Oh, you must be old like me. Another place you can make new friends is in business-related activities. Obviously, like I said, Teresa and I are both in Avon. That's how we met. But you know what? It's all up to you. Just get out there and meet more people. So bottom line, be valuable. Be a good listener. Be accountable. And always look for the good in everyone. And then you're going to radiate positive energy, and that's going to make you more approachable. And it's also going to mean, because you are a person of value, you have something to offer, you're going to give of yourself, and you're going to help people when they need it. And then people are going to be more open to helping you when you need it. It's kind of a give and take, right? It's kind of a balance. But hey, that's just what it is. It's all about give first. Give first. Always be the one that gives first, and it will come back around. And don't worry about it if it doesn't, but it will, right? So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. Do you have people in your life where you help each other? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Please share your thoughts. I would love to hear your stories. So, Don, thank you for being live with me today. I appreciate you, and anyone who happens to be live but just didn't comment, and anyone who watches the replay, I appreciate you. And love you, Teresa. Anyway, have an amazing day. Today is Father's Day, so have an amazing Father's Day with your family, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.